welcome back to the Feel Good Scoliosis Challenge. We are on day 21, and we're going to be working on some hip openers today. So all you're going to need is your yoga mat or the floor. We're just going to be lying down on the floor. So I'm going to come down, lying on your back, with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Our hips tend to be very tight, especially with scoliosis. So I just want to work on loosening them up a little bit today. It's going to feel good. So when you're lying down, try and keep the natural curves of your lumbar spine. And you can get a little bit of traction. I like to sometimes hold onto my mat and just lengthen up through the spine. Then from here, I'm going to get you to bring your knees and your feet off the ground. Take your hands to your knees, kind of like you're holding onto an apple with your fingers spread and your wrists facing towards you. Then you're going to straighten your arms and push your knees away from you. And then we're going to open up the knees, coming out wide, and then bringing the knees up towards your head, and then pushing them away from you again. I'm going to do this a couple of times, taking some big circles. And what I want you to try and do is let go of your hips. Let your hands do all of the work. So you just let your hips, let your legs just go to jelly and let your hands move your knees around. And it can feel kind of weird, but we want to loosen up into those hip joints. So this is really going to help, just getting some fluid into those joints. Try and keep those hips loosey-goosey. And go one more big circle in this direction. And then we're going to come back around the other way. So loosen up those hip joints. And then you can bring your knees towards you, out wide, and then away from the body. And again, big circles, bringing them in towards you, out wide. And keep going. Can you get those hips as loose as a goose? Letting your hands take all of the control. We'll get one more big circle in this direction. And then you can relax, just letting your feet relax down onto the mat. And take a moment here, just acknowledging how your hips are feeling now. Then we're going to come into a number 4 stretch. So we're going to take our right foot off the ground, flex the right toes and cross the ankle over the left knee. You can stay like this, or you can bring your left foot off the ground and take your hands either around the back of your quad or over your left shin. And then get some external rotation through your right knee. So that means just gently driving your right knee away from the body, but try and use your muscles to do that instead of just letting the right knee collapse towards your shoulder. So this is helping to stretch into the right glute muscle, the right hip. It could be a nice stretch, so just take a moment to relax. Maybe close your eyes, taking some deep breaths. And then you can gently release from there, lowering that right foot down, and taking a second, maybe just shaking it out a little bit. And then we're going to go on the other side. So you can bring your left foot up, flex the left toes, cross it over the right knee, and maybe stay like this. Or if you did on the other side, taking your hand around the back of your right hamstring or over your right shin. And again, get that external rotation through the left knee. So we want the left knee to be driving away from the body. And just hold here. Getting those deep breaths and noticing if this feels any different on this side. Noticing how your hips feel from side to side. With scoliosis, it is common for them to feel a little bit different. So don't worry about it. Just acknowledging all these beautiful little differences that we have in our bodies. And then gently releasing your foot there. You can give yourself a little shake out. And then give yourself a big hug. Well done. Well done for making it to day 21. You can roll over to one side and bring yourself up. Congratulations. I will see you tomorrow. I hope your hips feel a little bit better.